started.
iChess from, well, let's try d4 from the US. d4, e6. Well, if he wants to play a French defense, let's play a French defense. And classical, the Rubinstein variation. Okay, taking the pawn. Not too familiar with this one. I think you just take the knight in most cases because you don't want to waste another move with that knight, which has already moved twice. So you get rid of black's developed piece, you get rid of your developed piece, and things are about even here. And there's a check I could give right away. Maybe the bishop belongs on this square. He didn't. He wasn't tempted to take, huh? Okay. If we back up to that point, the pawn was hanging, although maybe I had a clever discovery with my bishop. I actually just forgot that he had two pieces attacking it. Okay, what's going on here? The knight can come into these light squares. But if the knight goes to d5, I'll just be able to kick it with the pawn. I think I want to play my rook to my knight. I'm playing my rook to e1, so I can play my knight to e5. Kind of close in this bishop. And then in this position, I'm covering these squares. Let's drop back. I have queen d3 to threaten checkmate here. And the knight can't easily do anything about it. Yeah, so he's forced to play an ugly move like this. So now maybe he's threatening to take here. Well, I can develop another piece here. Get the bishop out on these dark squares here. Aha. So if I take, it'll bring the king forward, but I don't have any great checks. Still, I can at least grab a pawn here. And yeah, he gets out of the way. He's kind of threatening my knight, but not really, because it's defended by the rook. I could go with h4, h5. Just trying to put more pressure. The knight can come into the knight can come into f4 now. That's a bit annoying. f4 hitting my queen. Okay, let's defend the pawn. And push on then. If I take, the pawn on c3 is loose. And if he takes, I'll take back. Maybe I can just keep pushing forward. That's kind of interesting. It let me solidify that pawn on c6, which before that was not really a threat. Now maybe it is. So let's kick the knight. See where he's going. If he goes to f4 here, maybe I can chase him again with my queen. I'll have to get the queen out of the way. Well, he can go to this square. I forgot about this square. b4. I was thinking, I don't know why, I was thinking that was covered somehow. So yeah, I need to defend my bishop. Probably here. I'm still in good shape, I think. His bishop looks like a really sick piece there. Okay, he doesn't want to take my bishop. That's interesting. So let's, if I do that, he'll be able to take it. Maybe this bishop isn't such a great piece. If I bring my rook over here, he can grab the pawn. If I bring this rook over, I know, let's kick the knight. That will force some action here. Okay, resolving the situation a bit. I've still got this strong knight here, and maybe the idea to invade on the c-file. If I place my rook here, he can exchange first, and then take the pawn. Okay, I'll be cautious. Well, this also sets up a threat here. The knight. And where do I want to go with the knight now? Knight back here, maybe. The pawn is pinned. Yeah, he chased my knight around, but he opened up some squares around his king. Ah, but his bishop has mobility now. That's probably good for him. He's managed to accomplish that. So rook here, rook takes. That's what I'll do. I'll bring this rook up and over.
Check.
Knight to the square is probably better. Knight here. He can just take it now. Okay, so rook back and then rook to d1, opposing the queen, supported by the knight. Ah, okay, now he doesn't want to do that. So rook d1. Yeah, he's got two pieces attacking this, so it's defended for now. But if I go here, and he takes and I take, then he's once again threatening this guy. So let's think. He's got a light squared bishop. Let's just make a small move here. Create a space for my king so I don't get mated on the back rank, and see what he can do. He can go after the pawn that way. Okay, I can triple. I got 3 people on the pawn now. Yeah, I can harass my knight. Okay, so is there something interesting I can do here? Maybe the queen somewhere. If I play here with the knight, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, and then rook takes pawn. I will have this passed pawn that's protected. Maybe I should just do that.
Check. Check.
Yeah, I can't stop the pawn from becoming a queen. So I think I pulled this off.
Resigns.
Notice that Black used no time in this game. He's still at 8 minutes. Okay, so I will upload this and do a postmortem.